Hey guys, Aaron and Chris again. Today we're doing Ultimate Nutrition's Muscle Juice
versus Ultimate Nutrition Serious Mass. This is the chocolate flavor.
I got the vanilla cream. For starters, this was the first supplement I bought when I started working out only a couple weeks ago. I chose it over the GNC Beyond Raw Mass Beyond, I think is what it's called, Mass Gainer. Mostly because of price and because they had a small tub. I'm glad I did. I love this supplement. For a regular serving, it is 4 scoops. That's 1,020 calories, 14 grams of fat, 170 grams of carbs, and 56 grams of protein. It's also got a bunch of amino acids, about 12, 13 amino acids in it, which is great because you know how much we hate amino acids so far. I really love the vanilla cream flavor. So I'm definitely an Ultimate Nutrition a fan. I definitely love this. I'm probably going to stick with it. You can take it just anytime during the day as like a meal replacement or just to help you get your calories in, or post-workout or at night. I take it right before I go to bed with some milk just so I get that protein, soda-rich protein overnight. So there it is. This one was the second mass gainer I got, and it's because this one was running low.
You show me sizes.
Oh yeah. The one of the things about Ultimate Nutrition's muscle juice is this is the scoop. It says 4 scoops. This is the scoop here. I only do 2 scoops, mostly because I'm bulking on a budget, to quote Nick Wright Bodybuilding. You know, you use 4 scoops of this, you're talking 8 servings right here. It does not last you very long. I do 2 scoops, maybe throw a scoop of whey protein to up the protein level a little bit. Throw a banana in. You guys have seen some of my recipes. I got some more coming out, different things I do. I mean, it's just 2 scoops is enough. You get 500 calories, some carbs, and like I said, up the protein with peanut butter, with just some whey protein, and that takes care of that. So Chris is going to talk about Serious Mass here.
Serious Mass, this is the chocolate flavor. I prefer chocolate, he prefers vanilla. He doesn't like the taste all too much. I mean, it's 2 heaping scoops. So there's 4, serving size per container is 4. So there's 4 scoops. The scoops are this large compared to the muscle juice. You see the difference in that? That is a lot.
So what this is, you couldn't really see it unless you looked at it real close. I didn't see it until I actually cleaned it out. This is gone. I ran out. I mixed what was left of it with this because I like to mix them, as you see in my videos. And I'm using this scoop because it's the scoop that I prefer, 2 scoops of. But if I clean this one out and I'm keeping this scoop, it is actually a 1 cup measuring cup. I mean, it's fairly sturdy, it's good quality, and it is 1 cup. So you're talking per serving size, this is 2 heaping scoops. So you're talking 2 cups per serving of this stuff. It's an exact measurement.
And that's in like 16 ounces of water. That's a lot of powder. I mean, that's part of the reason why it doesn't dissolve as good.
Well, not to mention, you really have to have, I mean, if you're doing a blender, that's fine. But if you do it in a spider bottle or a blender bottle, you can't fit a full serving in there. Now with 16, 20 ounces of water and 2 of those scoops, it's too much. It would overflow your thing. You have to put it in 2 separate cups. It's just a pain in the ass. So when I'm using this, I do just 1 scoop, one regular size scoop, sometimes even less than that, just because for me, like he said, I don't like the chocolate flavor.
Right, and that's why when he's getting towards the end, he mixes these 2 together, like you've seen in his previous videos. We got the recipe for that online. All you gotta do is just go back through his blog and look it up, and you'll know how to make it. I mean, just check it out. It's really helpful, especially if you don't like the taste of chocolate or vanilla. Or if the chocolate's too strong or the vanilla's too strong, it weakens both of them and kind of evens them out.
Mixed up, it's kind of like a cold.
It's kind of like a rich chocolate milk, but
yeah, exactly. It kind of tastes like hot chocolate, just not hot, obviously.
Right.
So I mean, why don't you go over the nutritional facts per serving size?
Per serving size, the calories are 1,250. If you add milk, it's 1,640. There's 20 grams of sugar per serving. And then there's also, 80 milligrams of cholesterol, 252 grams of carbohydrates, which is good if you're going on a carb diet. And you got vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, E, thiamine.
Yeah, this one does. A big pro to this one is it has. I mean, you probably can't see it, but it's got a laundry list of vitamins in it. It really is crazy the amount of vitamins that are in it. I don't remember if it has. It looks like might have some amino acids. No. Yes. No.
It's got like 5 amino acids.
Yeah,
in it.
this one's got a lot of amino acids in it. Total amino acids in this one are 56,000 milligrams in this container. So as far as pros and cons for both of us, I'd say a pro to this one is it is a little less calories because I use mass gainers completely because just throughout your day and whatnot, it's hard to fit in the amount of calories you need to bulk off just food. Some days, you can do it no problem. And eating healthier, eating healthy without a lot of time, it's nice to be able to just, mix one of these shakes up and, boom, 1,000 calories gone. I wish that muscle juice would knock it down a couple hundred calories, 800, 700, I'd be happier with. But I can definitely live with 1,000, especially when I do one scoop and it's only around 500 calories. I can live with that for sure.
Not to mention the size of the scoop on that and this. If you did 3 scoops, it'd be 1 cup of this. I mean, so you're getting a ton of calories.
And this is 1250 with water. Like I said, calories aren't the biggest thing, but I do like that it's a little less calories. We have another review that'll be coming out very, very soon because I have, it was not Ultimate.
Controlled Labs.
No, it was, I have my phone right here. 1 second, guys. Like I said, I ordered a new mass gainer recently. I just can't remember which one it was that I ordered. Here it is. I ordered Universal Nutrition's Gain Fast. I got
too many business with the nutrition.
Yeah, nutrition. So I got a couple pounds, 2.5 to about 2.5 pounds of that coming. We're gonna try that out.
We'll have a review on that. I mean, and
we'll compare it to these, but really, I personally, I'm sticking with muscle juice. I'm low on money. That's why I ordered that. I got it for $13 on bodybuilding.com. But I'm definitely sticking with muscle juice. I'm gonna get their 11-pound tub in a week or so.
If I had to choose between the two, I would choose this just because, that one kind of tends to clump unless you let it sit in the refrigerator like you've seen in our videos.
Good point. I forgot to talk about that.
Before. I mean, this one doesn't clump like that. It still has a little clumping, but not quite as bad as that one. That's because that one's like a fluffier, protein, and this one's more of like a granular protein. So, I mean, it makes it slightly better, but it doesn't completely dissolve like this one will after it sits in the refrigerator for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yep, that is true. This one clumps. I put in my first video, forgot about it now. But that's what I do is when I first got it, I mix it up. I'm like, clumps, which aren't a huge deal. I usually just chug down my protein. I don't usually sip on it like I am now. So you just chug it down and you deal with it just like you would with anything that tastes bad. So I mean, it happens. But just to help avoid clumps, I just make it beforehand. I make it before my workout. If I'm going to take it post-workout, toss it in the fridge, take it with me. Work out, come out, and then chug it down.
Yeah, it's
no clumps. It was good. But this one doesn't. That is true. This one doesn't clump unless you. It doesn't clump unless I've never put the full 2 heaping scoops in.
It doesn't clump for this to 1
If you did that, it might be a little more clumps just because of the powder to water ratio that it would have there. But at least with 1 scoop, it does mix well with water. I can say that.
I mean, I'd probably give this one probably a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's not the best tasting in the world, but I mean, it's not bad.
I would definitely give this one probably around a 7 out of 10 as well. There's definitely better mass gainers out there as far as nutrition and supplement
taste.
Facts and taste. The vanilla cream isn't the best, but I mean, I can definitely deal with it. I like it. But there's definitely better mass gainers out there. I mean, you look at companies like BSN that have their mass gainer, and you
Controlled Labs.
I mean, there's so many companies with so many different mass gainers. There's definitely better ones out there. There's a ton I haven't tried, but for right now, I can get the 11-pound tub, 10.45 or whatever it is, pound tub of this for like $45, $50. I can live with that. I like the taste. If I can get it cheap, that's great. But I will definitely be trying out other ones. I have a new sample on the way.
And we have a ton of other samples, which you'll see later on in the videos.
Oh yeah, and we have more coming. I mean, Cellucor stuff should be here Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, I have stuff coming in the mail. I mean, we're gonna have a ton of samples. We'll try everything out, let you know how it looks, how it tastes, and I mean, it's all up to you. You do what you want.
I tell you what, though, I will say, and this is maybe a little premature and maybe unfair. From their customer service in regard to samples or me making reviews and blogs or reviews on my blog and YouTube channel about their products. I didn't get anything back from them. Ultimate Nutrition, on the other hand, I asked them for samples, and they quickly, I got them, you know, less than a week later, they sent me 4 or 5 samples. So that was fantastic. And then I messaged them or emailed them again, and I said, you know, I'd love to have a shirt to wear in my reviews for your products, which I haven't received yet. But they did email me back this morning and said, you know, we'd love to send you a shirt. It's on its way. So Ultimate Nutrition as a company, shout out to them. They're fantastic. They're sending me a shirt just to wear in my reviews for their great products. So I really appreciate that.
On that note too, I did the same thing, but they're also sending me a magazine along with the samples and the T-shirt. I mean, so they're pretty generous. If you just gotta ask. If you don't ask, you're not gonna get anything.
Yeah.
Just make sure you ask, but don't be rude about it. Because if you be rude about it, they're just gonna ignore you. I mean, so you know, check our stuff out. We have a YouTube account. It's all about them gains, all lowercase, at gmail.com. Just look it up, and there's plenty of videos there to watch too. There'll be a couple different ones on there that you don't see on the blogs.
But you don't need the @gmail.com.
Yeah.
He just says that.
Yeah.
But you don't need it. It's just all about them gains. We're posting our first video right now.
Yeah, it takes forever. Got a slow phone.
Yeah, but we're doing it via his phone. But we'll be posting more, and all of the ones that are on here will probably end up on our YouTube channel. So check it out. You know, we'll be posting some more reviews shortly. You know, just keep watching. Tell us what you think.
All right, thanks, guys.